Teachers and administrators will use the data from the Universal Screener to identify students in need of Tier 2 interventions. If you're in need of a quick reference for cutoff scores for our screeners, you can click on the tab titled Benchmark Goals. Ima's data indicate that she is at risk for reading and in need of a reading intervention, but not a math intervention. In order to select the best reading intervention for Ima, you can go to the Instruction tab and look at the matrix for standard protocol Tier 2 interventions that have been approved by Colquitt County. These interventions have already been designed for teachers, indicating the duration and frequency, what should be used as a progress monitoring tool, how often progress monitoring should occur, as well as the materials that should be used and who the intervention is appropriate for. Using that information, we determined that Ima should participate in Box 2, working on word recognition and fluency, and she should start on 8/20/2015. If a team were to determine that Ima should also participate in another intervention at the same time, they could add that under the intervention number 2. Or, if a team determined that Ima was not responding to the differentiation box after several weeks of instruction, then they needed to change the intervention. This is when it would also be appropriate to use the Intervention 2 tab, and make sure that you include the start date. On the spreadsheet, there are 4 spaces for interventions. This does not mean that a student must participate in 4 interventions, and that is why interventions 2 through 4 are labeled with the words "if applicable."